everyone and welcome back to my Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes Let's Play. The last time we just talked to everyone and had some supports, and yeah, this time around we're gonna do the same. Well, not talking to everyone, but we still get support, so yeah. I'm gonna save the best for last, that is Claude. Yeah, so I'm gonna go through the other ones first.
Well, if it isn't the Honorable Count Gloucester, you're looking quite busy today.
Ah, Lysithea. Indeed I am. As Count, I now bear the great burden of ensuring those who live within my territory are safe and prosperous. Such a vital matter requires my leadership in diplomacy, military efforts, and economic measures. Yet I will gladly handle them all to protect my people.
Cool story, bro.
Your burden as a count, huh?
Precisely. Hilda's older brother, the venerable Lord Holst, is also making great strides as the new head of House Goneril. I even hear Margrave Edmund is preparing to hand succession of his title off to our dear Marianne. Yet, now that I think about it, I've heard not a word regarding the future of House Ordelia.
Well...
When will you be inheriting your rightful title, Lysithea?
I have no intention of doing so. House Ordelia will end with my father.
I see. May I ask your reasoning?
My parents have been subject to one horrible experience after another for decades now, precisely because they are nobility. So I want them to be able to live out their golden years at least, in a little bit of peace, without the responsibilities of the house tying them down. Yet, they would lose everything were the territory to fall into chaos after they vacated the leadership. I'm doing everything I can at present to make sure our people continue to be safe and fulfilled, even once my parents are gone.
You needn't keep all your worries to yourself, Lysithea. I am always here to extend my aid. Please, come to me if you ever need anything at all. You must not be afraid to rely on others, you know. There is no shame in asking for help, especially when it comes to such important matters as one's family.
It's not like I'm ashamed or anything.
Lysithea, if you ask me, I believe you should take the title of Count Ordelia for yourself. You act now for the well-being of your parents, yet you do not let that cloud your concern for the common folk of your territory. Is there anyone better suited for the role than you? In my eyes, no. Something tells me there is another reason, your parents aside, that you refuse to inherit the title. Which is exactly why you must turn to your companions for advice. We are deserving of that much trust, at least, yes? After all, we are all working together to stop this war. Relying on us is the first step to solving your problems. More than anything, I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, will do everything in my power to assist you.
Fine. But can we leave this discussion until after the war? In the meantime, I'll just have to keep an eye on you to see if you're really as dependable as you say.
Very well. You may witness my dependable nature to your heart's content.
I hope I have the time to.
Oh man. Yeah. Her supports are a bit depressing at times with her thing, but it was still sweet. Lawrence can be a good guy sometimes.
Late again. I just get so caught up in my studies. There it is again! No, it must be Raphael today. It has to be. I checked that he'd be training and everything. He even specifically said he'd be doing it after dinner, so... That doesn't make it any less scary, though. I guess he can't help but yell while he trains, but I really wish he'd figure out how not to.
Hey, what's with the creepy voice?
I could ask you the same thing. Do you have to be so loud and booming all the time? The least you could do is keep it down a bit. Raphael! What are you doing here?
What do you mean? I'm on my way back from my training session. But you heard that weird noise too, right? I tried listening real close to see where it was coming from, but no luck.
It was a ghost.
Wait. You mean to tell me you're not the one who was making it? And here I'd convinced myself it was you training.
Hey now! My muscles scream during a good workout, but it's nothing horrible like that.
I'm sorry, Raphael. Wait, that's not the point. If it wasn't you, then maybe there really is a ghost.
There!
Ah! Oh no! It's here!
Yep, I think it's coming from inside the storage.
I don't care where it's coming from. Just go on and check it out already, Raphael.
Well, okay. But are you sure you want me going alone? I'd be leaving you here all by yourself.
Yeah, I don't want that. I'll stay hidden behind you.
This is the place. Come on, Lysithia. We're going in.
What's a doggy? I think I said it was gonna be a cat, but I mean, it's also a small animal.
Wait, it's a puppy?
Oh, hey there, little guy. You hungry again? You're a big eater, just like me. The minute you finish one meal, it's straight on to seconds.
Raphael, do you know this dog?
Oh, yeah, he's my eating buddy. Little guy can chomp down 10 times his body weight in food.
Wow, and he stayed so small. Wait just a minute. Shouldn't you have realized it was him earlier? I got all spooked for nothing.
Okay, I like how we just cut it off with that. I mean, that was okay. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking it was gonna be a cat, but I guess it was gonna be a dog. Sure. Okay, those are these. Yeah, these two have supports. Oh, one. And then we can go to Hilda and Claude.
Coco, I'm not gonna make it.
Happy? What in the world do you mean? You look rather unsteady all of a sudden.
I'm so sleepy. Why not just end my suffering now?
Oh, this is just me whenever I stream with Kratos, man.
Can you not pull yourself together? You were the one who volunteered for guard duty in the first place.
I know, but whenever it's just the two of us like this, it reminds me of how things used to be. And then I get all nostalgic and sleepy. Usually I'd be in bed right now, you know?
Well, I cannot deny feeling a little nostalgic myself.
I can't believe we're still together after everything that's happened. We had to stick with the church for a while. And then we were lucky enough to be taken in by the Federation. Wild, right? I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like we're best friends or something.
Have you already forgotten what you once told me? You said that you would be so utterly lonesome without me to keep you company that it would only be a matter of time before you began to sigh. It was necessary that I stay with you in order to avert certain disaster. I had no choice in the matter, you see?
Did I really say all that?
You did indeed. It was the very day we left Abyss, if memory serves.
Alright then, fine by me. I wonder what everyone else from Abyss is up to now.
We know Balthus and Yuri are alive and well, and I believe it is likely everyone else is thriving too.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Do you ever wish you could return to those days, back in Abyss?
Me? Nah, not really. Most of the people here don't know about my power. They actually treat me like a normal person.
Indeed.
Plus, you're here. It's like you said, I'd get lonely without my Coco. What about you? Would you be lonely without me?
Well, lonely is not necessarily the word I'd use.
So it's just me then, huh?
Okay, fine. I would be positively despondent without you here.
There you go. That wasn't so hard, was it? I'm glad you finally admitted it.
You knew? Why must you always tease me so?
Come on, you were pretty happy when I volunteered for guard duty, weren't you?
Yes, well, you see, that was because it had already been assigned to me. I merely thought it would be easier to have a partner with whom I was already familiar.
Same here. That's why I volunteered.
I knew you'd be my partner, Coco.
Ugh, I simply cannot win with you.
These two, they're cute. Okay, and I think... Wait. Happy? Okay, Claude. Okay, with that, we are done with these. So now we got Hilda and Claude left. Which is pretty epic, if you ask me.
Marianne? Ah, Marianne! There you are. I thought you'd be in the chapel.
I went to pray earlier than usual today.
You're really committed to this whole praying every single day thing, aren't you?
Oh no, it's nothing so grand. And besides, praying to the goddess daily on behalf of my friends is really all I'm good for.
Okay, stop. Seriously? You're amazing, Marianne. There's a ton of stuff you do that no one else could possibly handle.
I suppose so.
Yeah? Well, I know so.
Hilda? Why are you always so nice to me?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have so many other close friends, yet you always seem to go out of your way to show me kindness and decency. You even took responsibility when Judith was about to berate me during our armor sorting escapade.
Yeah, I guess I did, huh? I totally forgot about that.
Yes, and I have wondered ever since why you did such a thing.
It's no big deal. I guess I just wanted to be nice. Seriously, Marianne, you're the best, and having you around makes my life a lot easier. So just consider it my way of saying thanks for all the times you helped me out.
I've helped you?
Absolutely! You're my emotional support. You're always around when I need a shoulder to cry on or somebody to listen when I get all mad. You always know the exact right thing to say, and then you smile at the end of it and it's like, I don't know, it makes me all warm inside. You do all that little stuff without even thinking of it, and it really keeps me going.
I never thought of it like that. I had no idea you found me helpful. If anything, I thought you considered me a burden. Thank you, Hilda. Your words, they mean a lot to me, and I will do my best to support you in all the days yet to come.
There's that smile. You never fail to brighten my day, Marianne.
No. These two are also very cute. Oh god. What is this one gonna be?
I think this goes here.
Hello, Hilda. I see you're organizing the gear again?
Not such a rare sight anymore, is it?
Sadly for me, no.
Why? Sad you lost a fellow lazy bones?
Just so.
Wait, really?
Yes, but actually explaining it in detail will take far too much effort, so let's just leave it at that.
Okay, now I'm extra curious. I know all about your dirty secret, you know. About how you actually take charge and work when there's no one else to step up. So why do you keep playing the I'm so lazy card all the time?
I thought you of all people would understand this, Hilda. After all, are we not peers who work only when absolutely necessary? Even when you push your own work on someone else, you do so only after carefully assessing their situation.
I told you I don't push work on people. I mean, sure, maybe I maneuver myself so they end up asking to help, at which point I leap at the offer. But I never actually ask. But I suppose you're right that I always assess the situation first.
Previously, I said you and I would never be able to reach common ground, but now I see that I was mistaken.
You're sure quick to change your mind when it suits you.
I merely find it unfortunate seeing you working as you are now, when before you only ever did what was strictly necessary. If you've taken up the mantle of doing unnecessary work, it leaves me looking like the only idler.
And?
As such, I will offer you my assistance. Let's hurry up and finish here so we can rest that much sooner.
Wait, but why?
Just as I told you. It won't do me any good to be the only one not working around here.
Still not following.
I've grown terribly tired of talking. Must I explain?
I mean, I'm not gonna force you to explain, but I sure wish you would.
Oh, very well. But only because it benefits all parties involved. If you split your work with me, the work becomes easier. And by doing this easy work, I can then avoid being defamed as a common bed slug. If the pair of us both work a little more than before, things become easier for everyone. So let's both work hard together. A little.
Alright. I mean, I guess that's good. Although I feel kind of like I'm being tricked somehow, so I'm not exactly happy about the whole deal.
Yes, yes. Let's just get this done already so I can return to a life of ease. I'm already sleeping.
Wow. I like that. Let's work hard together a little. That's a very Leonard thing to say. So, yeah.
What should I do?
Something wrong, Marianne? What's up? You know, I make a great stand-in for the goddess if you're looking for someone to talk to.
Oh,
Sorry, I wasn't really planning on eavesdropping. I was just passing by and couldn't help but overhear.
No, I'm the one who should apologize.
Don't worry about it. So, you want to tell me what's going on? Is that a letter you've got there?
Oh, yes. From my adoptive father. It's quite unusual for him to send me anything.
You don't seem too happy about it. Mind if I take a look? If that's not too weird, I mean.
Sure. Here.
Alright, let's see what we have here. I see. Now that the nobles of Leicester have moved forward with their show of unity, I believe it time for House Edmund to make its intentions clear as well. I think I get how your father feels. Both Duke Goneril and Count Gloucester have passed their titles down to their heirs. If I had to guess, I'd say he wants to do the same with you.
But the thought of me leading House Edmund is simply too much to bear. I don't know if I'll ever become the ruler he wants me to be.
Not knowing what the future holds can be pretty nerve-wracking, I'll give you that. I remember going through the exact same song and dance myself.
Huh? You mean even someone like you can be crippled by worry?
Yep, I'm human too, you know. Oh, but there was this one little thing I found that made all my troubles disappear into thin air. Just poof, gone.
One little thing?
And I think you have it too, Marianne.
I do? But what is it?
It's called resolve. And I get the feeling you've lost sight of yours.
What do you mean?
I know all about the power your crest holds. There's no need to hide it. The only thing you need now is the willpower to back that up. So if you want help finding it, I'd be glad to lend a hand.
I see. Thank you, Claude. I think I've already found it because of you.
No. That was well, I was about to say that was short. Well, I guess in terms of this game. Wait. Thought. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that was short, but yeah, in terms of this game, I guess this game has long supports. I admit that, but I'd still rather have long supports instead of short supports.
Sun's up already? Good morning.
Whoa, Happy, is that you? Where are you? I'm surprised you knew I was here. You just about gave me a heart attack with that impromptu good morning.
I wasn't exactly saying it to you, Claudster, but... Oh, never mind.
So, you're waking up with the sun, huh? I love it. You're like a step dweller.
And what would that be exactly?
Oh, you know, those folks who live to the east of Fódlan.
But you're also awake. Does that mean you're a step dweller like me?
Hey, my motto is the early bird gets the worm.
Sounds fake.
Oh, but I said it in my most earnest voice.
And your face betrayed you. Still, it's surprising how easy you are to talk with. I figured a king would be an arrogant blowhard, but that's not you at all. You're a lot more comfortable to be around than the Emperor or the King of Fargus.
Not sure if that's a compliment, but it's definitely not easy leading the Federation. I could spend days unloading my troubles on you and only scratch the surface.
Sounds like you've got your hands full. Also, please don't unload your troubles on me.
Don't worry, I won't.
Still, if it's that much grief, why not quit? You could have someone else take your place if you hate it so much. I mean, the whole thing was your idea, so you should be able to step aside if you want.
Sure, I suppose I could do that. But that's not the path for me at the moment. The list of things I want to accomplish is as long as my arm. And if I want to see them become a reality, I've got a lot of work ahead of me.
Well then, I guess you've got my support. I mean, all these heady thoughts and ideas are a bit above the level of yours truly, but I can still give support. So, chin up, Clodster. It's all gonna work out. Someone I knew used to say that. A relative, I think? I can't really remember.
Well, I appreciate it regardless. It's exactly the kind of thing I need to hear right now.
In that case, I'll double down. It's all gonna work out.
It sounds even better the second time. Seriously, you should be telling that to everyone you meet.
There you go again, putting others first. Yeah, well, it's all gonna work out, Clodster. I just have a feeling.
That was nice. Nice. It's all gonna be a-okay. No worries, Claude, no worries. We can do it.
The strategy meeting is complete chaos today. Well, we have a little time, so if they want to argue until they're blue in the face, I won't stop them. But I am going to sneak out and find something to nibble on, because I'm starving.
Good job.
Okay, there must be some fruit here. Huh?
Hey, Clodster.
Hey, Happy. Aren't you supposed to be in the meeting?
Yeah, but I got hungry and slipped out.
I didn't even notice you leave. You're even more slippery than I realized.
Well, it's not like the meeting will unfold differently if I decide to stick around. And since I'm not the only one who skipped out, I guess folks will have to be mad at us together.
Ha! Guilty as charged.
Still, the implications are different for me than they are for the great King Clodster. If someone gets mad at me, it's no big deal. But you probably get the wrath of everyone raining down on you for even the slightest misstep.
Oof.
Sad but true.
Hey, so I know you love to run out and do stupid stuff like this sometimes, but did you take on all this responsibility because you wanted to? Or would you walk away if you found someone to take your place?
I already told you. There's a huge list of things I want to see accomplished, remember? And sure, it's a heavy burden, but that's all the more reason I can't let someone else shoulder it for me. It's up to me to carry my own water here.
Then I guess it's not enough for me to just give you my support.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm not really carrying anything at the moment, water or otherwise. So I was thinking it might be nice to take some of the load from you.
Just because you aren't as overloaded as me doesn't mean you don't have commitments. I don't know how I feel about burdening you with my, burdens.
Sure, but if you keep it to yourself and it crushes you, that doesn't help me either. I'm not as weak as you think I am.
Well, no matter what, it's all gonna work out.
It definitely will.
You know what? Maybe I'll take you up on that offer of help after all.
Whatever you need.
In that case, I'll start off with a tough one. How do we handle the fact we skipped out on the strategy meeting?
Well, I can't take that off your shoulders, so I'll stand there and take the scolding with you.
Scolding, huh? You called it the wrath of everyone like a minute ago.
I mean, you know what? At least she's supporting him. Like, taking a scolding, like, together, that's some commitment. So I'd be happy with that. In your place, Claude. And yeah, with that we're actually done with all the supports and have a little bit of part-time left, so we can start on the war map. Oh, there's Anna. I should also see if I have any new... yeah. Never mind. The Ashen Wolf Reunion. Okay, technically I have a paralogue I could do, but since I've already done that one, the same with all of these, so yeah, not return. We can like do this, do. Wow, I got money and a cutscene.
Your Majesty, the Federation army has reached the eastern outskirts of Ferdiad.
Already? They moved more swiftly than I anticipated. Clearly the snows of Fargus are not a reliable ally.
I was sure this attack would come at the same time as an offensive from the Imperial Army. But from all I've seen at our Western Front, that doesn't seem to be the case at all.
So the Federation Army is trying to conquer our capital by themselves? They must think our military is totally incompetent.
Well, it is true that the majority of our forces have been divided between the Western Front and the peacekeeping operations in the north. A situation most likely engineered by Claude himself.
Regardless, it is preposterous to think that an army of that size could capture every castle in Fargus. Even if they were to defeat us now, their victory would only win them the capital for a brief period of time.
True enough. The lords of Fargus would converge upon them and retake Ferdiad with ease.
Then that must be part of their plan. If they do not intend to hold the capital, there must be something else they seek to gain. Something that concerns the Central Church, perhaps.
That sounds about right. Maybe they're trying to curry favor with Edelgard by destroying the church before the Imperial Army does.
Assuming that's true, it would suggest we could avoid a battle entirely if we turned our backs on the church.
But doing so would divide Fargus and lead to even more bloodshed. Is that not the conclusion we reached when this all began?
It was. And that's why we're still in this war today.
I understand what you mean. If our involvement needlessly spills even more blood, then our calculations were gravely mistaken. However, the Church has saved a great many people. People with no place to go, no home to call their own. The most optimal outcome would be to protect our people, our future, and the Church all at once. But if I must choose to sacrifice one of those things, the answer is clear. I will do what I must as the King of Fargus.
Your Majesty, we must act soon if we are to meet the Federation army. I await your orders.
I suppose we cannot act without first verifying Claude's true intentions. We must take the field. At the moment, we have no choice but to play the part Claude has written for us in this charade. Sylvain, don't let your enthusiasm get the better of you. If you find yourself too far ahead, fight your way back to us.
I don't know what you're talking about, Your Majesty. I've got a much cooler head than you think.
Rodrigue, send an envoy to Camulus and arrange for the evacuation of Lady Rhea and the others. And have the Knights of Seros who are stationed in the capital accompany her. Tell them they are to serve as her bodyguards.
Won't we need them to aid in the defense of Ferdiad?
For now, I'd like them as far away from here as possible.
Understood. If by some chance we do find cause to sever ties with the Church.
Speak no further, Rodrigue. Not yet. Right now, we fight to defend our capital. That is all.
But hey, at least he seems to be, like, sensible about it. Actually, like, considering giving up the church. Cool. Supply run. Must attain all S rank. Well, that won't be happening. How much time do we have left, though? I don't know if that's gonna be another cutscene. Probably not. Anna's going all over the place again. Raphael.
Got it.
Slightly increase the chance of raising a unit's strength. I mean, most of my units use strength. I'm still gonna stick to dexterity. Oh.
I see.
Magic. 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 Oh, right. Combat arts.
Thoughts?
Ominous runes. Nope. I am not helping you. No siree. Oh wait, I'm stupid. I should have gone to the supply person and gotten my supplies. So I wasted some. That's a rip. 22 speed or higher. Well, I have like 99 more than required, so...
What do you think?
Supplies, give me the bow. I mean, it doesn't really matter anyway, because no matter what it's gonna forge into, like, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be better than the weapons I already have. Actually, I'm curious right now. What does it forge into?
Hey there. Need something?
Or repair, whatever. Parthia. God damn it, I should have gone with a sword because I already had Parthia.
See you around.
Well, that's a rip. Not that I really care about that. Oh, okay. Gatekeeper. Because I want to end the part right next to my friend. And on the next time, I think I'm gonna do... Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because that's... Well, okay, never mind. Let me look at warm up again. Because it looks like... Okay, get one activity point over here. Training point. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do that off screen though. Okay. Only one unit into battle. Well, I know who that's gonna be. But yeah. I'm gonna do this off screen, so then the next part we can just go to the main mission immediately. And I can do all the training and stuff. I mean, I don't know if we can go immediately or if we have supports. I mean, maybe. Like I said, I have only like 4 or so left, so... Yeah. Anyway. Gotta return to the camp. And, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!